In the heart of the Far East, where misty mornings greet the rising sun, a timeless story begins. A land where ancient traditions walk hand in hand with modern life, where echoes of the past still resonate in the present. Streets filled with the chimes of temple bells, and every corner graced by warm, peaceful smiles. This is Thailand, the land of smiles. In this documentary, we'll take you far beyond Thailand's familiar tourist image, beyond the tropical islands, through the steam rising from floating markets, and along a mystical path stretching from rivers to mountains. A deeper journey awaits you. A land wrapped in the warm winds of the Far East, both mystical and vibrant. This is Thailand. On one side, golden-covered temples, on the other, streets filled with night markets. But the real story lies beyond what we see. In the language of smiles, in the spirit houses, and in the philosophy of slow-flowing life, this documentary was made not just to look at Thailand, but to feel it. The language of smiles, in Thailand, a smile can say everything, but it's far more than just a gesture of politeness as we know it. Thai people often express their emotions more through facial expressions than through words. There are smiles for happiness, kindness, shyness, even for quiet frustration. In the Thai language, there are 13 distinct types of smiles. This reflects a culture deeply rooted in harmony and avoiding confrontation. To a Western eye, these smiles may seem like signs of friendship. But in Thai culture, they can just as often be an apology, a request, or a silent understanding. That's why, for anyone stepping into Thailand for the first time, it's not the people that catch your eye. It's the smiles. In Thailand, a smile is not just an expression, it's a language. The society's harmony-seeking, conflict-avoidant nature has shaped this unique language. From happiness to apologies, every emotion has its own smile. This silent language of the culture appears at every corner. In Thailand, a smile speaks more than 1,000 words. Here, every emotion has its own smile. A smile for kindness, for apology, for shame, and for joy mixed with sorrow. Smiling is a form of communication here, and that's why Thailand is known as the land of smiles, spirit houses, and invisible lives. Have you ever noticed the small miniature temples at the edges of the streets in Thailand? These tiny structures are known as spirit houses. You'll find them in front of nearly every home, hotel, and shop. That's because the people of Thailand believe that every piece of land has its own spirit, and it's important to keep that spirit content. Every morning, fresh fruits, incense, and sometimes a cup of red fruit juice are placed in front of these houses. These offerings are a tribute to the unseen inhabitants of that world. They symbolize an ancient respect for the spirits that watch over us, though they remain invisible. Even as modern Thailand bursts with towering skyscrapers, it never loses its connection to these unseen spirits. In Thailand, nearly every home has a small temple in front, a spirit house. These houses are built to appease the spirit of the land. The daily offerings placed in front of them are a symbol of the spiritual connection to the world beyond the physical. Thai peoples live not only with nature, but also with the unseen world. They place small temples in front of their homes, spirit houses. Every morning, offerings are left at these houses, because it's believed that if the spirit is not pleased, the prosperity of the home will vanish. Even in the heart of modern cities, this ritual is preserved. The spirit of the floating markets. In the labyrinthine canals of Bangkok, the floating markets still thrive. Steam rises from one boat, while the scent of spices drifts from another. Here, trade happens on the water's surface. The past is reflected on the water's surface. Thailand's water culture is not only about rivers, but also about life itself. Floating markets are reflections of traditional life on the water. The scent of spices drifting between boats, the calls of vendors, the food steaming in the air. They all open a window to the past. Sabai Sabai, the philosophy of relaxed living. Two words that sum up the Thai approach to life. Life here doesn't rush, it flows with tranquility. Things move slowly, but people are not tense, because what matters is not the result, but the process. Peace comes before everything. In Thailand, life is never in a hurry. Sabai Sabai, a state where everything is in order and inner peace is experienced. People are calm, the streets are relaxed, and time flows slowly. Because here, peace is valued more than success. Collective life in the village. In northeastern Thailand, time still flows together. The villagers work together in the fields, at weddings, and during harvests. Collective living is not just a tradition, it's a necessity. The houses are large, the meals are shared, and the weariness is carried together. In the Isan region, collective living still prevails. Fields are planted together, harvests are gathered together. Weddings, funerals, meals, everything is shared. Here it's not I, but we. Naga fireballs, a miracle beyond science. The waters of the Mekong River host a miracle every year. No scientific explanation seems sufficient. Mysterious fireballs rising from the river into the sky. The people call them Naga, the breath of the sacred serpent god. Belief here rises above the water. In October, mysterious fireballs rise from the Mekong River. Science struggles to explain them, but the people know. This is the spirit of the sacred Naga serpent. Thousands gather to watch these lights rise into the night sky, and faith is reborn. Bangkok, balance within chaos. Bangkok, a megacity where modernity and spirituality coexist. Temples, fragrant with incense, rise in the shadow of skyscrapers. Amid the noise of traffic, Buddhist monks walk barefoot. Here, the past and future live side by side. Bangkok is a city of contradictions. Monks walk barefoot beneath skyscrapers, and incense fills the air among neon lights. This city is one of the rare places where the past and the future coexist. Thailand more than meets the eye. Thailand is not just about temples, beaches, or street food. It is a land of invisible connections, slow-flowing time, and living together. Here, smiles speak, silence builds connections, and everything begins with Sabai Sabai. This documentary was made not to show you Thailand, but to make you feel Thailand. To show you Thailand, but to make